Ladies and gentlemen, did you like the video? Can we have a round of applause, please? The last part of this hall, the last audience, but the best audience, we did not hear your applause. Can we have an applause from the last part of the hall, please? And the front of the audience, are you happy that Honorable Chief Minister is there and the galaxy of Indian business is there? Can we have a round of applause for them, please? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll take you through a long, detailed presentation about what Odisha has to offer to all of you. But before I do that, let me try and decipher this one sentence for you. The theme of the video was "Come, join the juggernaut." But what is this juggernaut? And why should you come and join this juggernaut? And if you want to join the juggernaut, how will you join the juggernaut? This is what I am going to tell you in the next 15 minutes. But first, what is this juggernaut? We in Odisha know it as a social, cultural legacy construct. But for trade, commerce and business, what is this juggernaut? Juggernaut means unstoppable force. But what is this force? What is this unstable force? The first element of this force, ladies and gentlemen, is our Honorable Chief Minister, who has been leading the state for 22 plus years. He must have done something for the people of Odisha, something positive. In an intensely contested democratic framework, a leader is being elected again and again and again. And he is being adjudged as the best chief minister in the country in survey after survey. He must have done something for the people of Odisha. This political stability is the first pillar of our strength. This stability gives us what is called policy certainty, what investors, people like you, are looking forward to. Our policies are not cast in stone. They are responsive. They are positive. We respond to your requirements. But we have no policy flip-flops. We have no U-turns, unlike what you see in most parts of the country today. This is our contrast. This is what distinguishes us. And this pro-people governance is what has led to strong wave of economic growth in Odisha. We are one of the fastest growing economies in India. We have grown faster than the national average consistently. All of us suffered due to COVID, but the post-COVID recovery in Odisha has been one of the best that has been witnessed. So political stability gives us economic growth. And this economic growth gives us what is called financial strength. We are a state with one of the lowest fiscal deficits amongst Indian states. Since enactment of the Fiscal Responsibility Act, there has not been a single year, single occasion where Odisha has defaulted in the FRBM responsibilities. This financial strength is reflected in our state budget, ladies and gentlemen. Look at what we have spent in the last 20 years. In the year 2000, our state budget was 18,516 crore. In the current financial year, it is 2 lakh crore. This is the unstoppable force, the juggernaut. But what happens after financial stability? What is this financial strength put to use for? This financial strength is used to secure the future of Odisha. It is not frittered away. It is used to transform Odisha. Our 5T mantra of governance: technology, transparency, teamwork, time leading to transformation is where all this financial strength of Odisha is used for, to secure the future of Odisha. Look at agriculture, investments in irrigation, investment in inputs to farmers. Health, we run today one of the most successful state-sponsored health assurance schemes in the country called Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana. Every family belonging to a particular category is assured of health care anywhere in the country, whatever be the nature and kind of treatment. Infrastructure, all our public health centers, colleges are being put up across the state. Education, our high schools have been transformed under the 5T transformation program. Not 100 or 200, but all the high schools have been transformed. New laboratories, new modern smart classrooms, new electronic libraries, and all the facilities which a modern school can offer is available in our high schools in rural areas, interior parts of Odisha. Skilled in Odisha. Our ITIs look good. They produce the talent which you need. In terms of infrastructure, we are the state which started the process of providing 50% contribution to Government of India in all railway projects which are there in Odisha, all highway projects, ports, airports, water and power. The in-stream storage structure scheme which we run takes water to all villages in the state and provides new sources of water for drinking water, for agriculture and for also industrial use. Each and every village, each and every household in Odisha has electricity. In the year 2010, we had 500 numbers of primary substations. Today we have 1500 number of primary substations. That is how we have secured the future of Odisha from our financial strength. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, it is political stability which leads to economic growth which leads to financial strength, and financial strength is used to secure the future of Odisha. Odisha today is a land of peace and prosperity. That is why we call it unstoppable force, and that is the juggernaut which we talk of, and that is why we are asking you to come and join the juggernaut. But how do you join? How do you join the juggernaut, and why should you join the juggernaut? We are a land of mineral resources. Lord has blessed us with all the minerals that humankind needs. The Gazetteer of Odisha, which was brought out by the British government, says that every mineral important to mankind is mined in Odisha. We are number one is iron ore, bauxite, manganese, chrome, nickel, very large deposits of coal, and most importantly for today's changing world, we have vast deposits of rare earths which are required for a changing, transformed electronic digital economy. Look at this map of Odisha, ladies and gentlemen. We are blessed that these resources are spread throughout the state. So we have on top the iron ore belt, and on the bottom the bauxite belt, and in the middle we have the chromite and the coal belt. But we have not rested there. Because of the policies of Honorable Chief Minister from this year 2000, the policy of value addition. Today, we are not only the largest producer of iron ore, we are the largest producer of steel, largest producer of stainless steel, largest producer of alumina, largest producer of aluminium, thanks to people who are all sitting here in front of you. That is why we are the juggernaut. In the year 2000, we had one steel plant, 2 million tons of capacity. Today we have 12 large steel plants with 33 million tons of capacity, which will become 133 million tons by the year 2030, thanks to people who are sitting here, Mr. Mittal, Mr. Jindal, Mr. Naveen Jindal, and all the other galaxies who are present here. They are setting up large steel plants. World's largest steel plant is being set up by Mr. Naveen Jindal at Angul. A very large steel plant is being set up by JSW Sajjan Jindal at Paradeep. A very large steel plant is being set up by Mr. Mittal at Paradeep as well as Kendrapada. We already have largest plants of aluminium by the Aditya Birla Group and very large plants by the Vedanta Group, which is represented by Mr. Anil Agarwal here. But what next? This opens new opportunities for people like you in mining and metallurgy. As new and more mines get opened up, there are needs for beneficiation, mining equipment, logistics, services and smart tech in mining. This is new business for people like you. That is why you should join the juggernaut. In metallurgy, the ancillary units which are required for serving such a large steel and aluminium and cement complex are immense. 1 ton of making steel requires 4 tons of material to be moved, but it requires 36 chemicals, and so also for alumina and aluminium. 18% of the specialty chemicals required for this metallurgical complex today are imported from one single country. I do not wish to name that country, and you can imagine the kind of business which people like you can do to service this large metallurgical complex. Specialty steel which is not made in India today, CRGOs and others, higher grades of steel. Now Government of India is coming up with a policy of production linked incentive, and I request all the steel stalwarts here, we have the best case for specialty steel production in India, downstream products of metal and decarbonization.